Your pity party needs an end date. I am going to scream this one from the hilltops. It was such a great download that I got this morning. We don't need to deny ourselves a pity party. We don't need to deny ourselves a safe space where we can feel all the things that we feel, the hard done byness, the how could they do this to me, the why is this happening, that my life isn't supposed to go like that, right? All of the things, right? We need to go through that. We need to feel the emotions. We need to say the things out loud or write the things that we really feel. Stuff that we would never normally say, that's just coming out in the heat of the moment, that we don't really want to say to people because that would cause lifelong problems. But we need to get it out of us, right? So I encourage you to do that at your pity party. How do you do that? Right, you find a safe space, somebody that you can talk to that you know is going to just let you just blow off steam without bringing it up later on. Maybe it's a therapist, a life coach, or somebody like that. Maybe you don't have any of that. Maybe it's just writing it out with pen and paper onto a piece of paper that you then rip up or burn, right, to get all of that stuff out of you. And you know what I'm talking about. We all have those thoughts. We all have those feelings about what we really would like to do in the heat of the moment when things don't go our way. Right, so then the next step is to have an end date to your pity party, right? You might need a day, you might need to take a week, sometimes it's a month, but don't lose years of your life stuck at that pity party because it doesn't have an end date, right? And don't lock the doors to lock anybody in to your pity party with you, right? We've all done that. We can all know people who've done that. We all have experienced that from each which way. You know, that's when you don't want to answer the text, you don't want to answer the phone. You start to think, oh, I really need to, but I don't want to go there, right? Sometimes the best thing that you can do is, like I said, end date it. Make sure, feel everything, do everything, go through it all, and then get up, right? And then clean up from the pity party, straighten yourself up, and off you go. Right, what can we do? Sometimes we'll go round and round a mountain, right? A lot of times before we get the actual message. So when you have your pity party, it may not necessarily just contain what has just happened to you. There may be layers to that where you've done something over and over and over, and you may go through and start to deal with and work out and feel the feelings from those things that you didn't feel at the time because people said it wasn't valid, you didn't want to, I don't know. Can be a lot of reasons, but don't lose your whole life to your pity party. Don't let your pity party and your pity and your woe is me become your whole persona from which you live then the next however many years of your life. You'll lose all sorts of things by doing that. Allow yourself the space. Have an end date. Then get up, dust yourself off, push the reset button and go from there. I promise you, if you can do this, you're going to feel so much better. Okay, love you.